Hello guys, today we are gonna learn about data types in data type also in data types in Python. So first, to learn data types, there are multiple data types in Python, like uh, strings, in which there are double quotes. This is AI recommendation. Don't do it. There can be this and single quotes, and also we can also add double quotes. Yes, in this we can do it by line. So if we have to type enter, it will not give us an error, and will if so this is when we are using multiple lines of strings, and then we can just print strings. This is not ideal, but look, ASD, and if I line and one more ASD and print it again, then it will come in this, and I will remove the space from the ASD, and this is like this. So yeah, and also there are floats, uh, float like 3.14 pi's value. We not please don't I will snooze this. Please don't always name it like float. Please name it like a variable like pi, and if we print pi, will be like this. Also, there are integers. By the default in Python, you can Python detects what is the value type automatically, so you don't have to type like int, like in Java or anything else. Java or C++, they use like int or float or booleans, and also booleans are also in this, like true. If we print it, this is true, and we can also data, okay, type. We can detect the type. So this is a boolean. So if we, so this will come class bool. You can see this, see it here. Also you can also we can type 3.14. This will come as float. If we type only 3, we have int. So also I think there are more like strings, and also if a number is in a string like this in quotes, it will be as a string, not a number. You have to remove the quotes to make it a number, or you can say it a integer. So if we type this again, look, this is int. I'll clear this. And also there's one more thing, type of wait, we can also do operations like pi and pi2. These are not ideal names, and you cannot use like this. You can use numbers in variables, so in variable names. So if we type this like 4, and we do we can do like x, the name is x, and this is y. So this, and after that we can place z and x plus y. So, and we can print z, sorry, we can print z. It will come as 3 plus 4 will be 7. Look, and you can also concatenate strings together. I'm really sorry why this happens. Yes, so I'm back to normal. And also you can do concatenate strings like world and hello world. You can place a space. This space will show up in the command line interface. You can like concatenate it here and we can print it. X is not defined. Y. Oh yeah, this is temp runner file. This is when you run, when you do mistakes. And now it shows hello world, like hello and world. And if we print and if we do this with like hello and not do this, you can also not create a variable and just do it from here, like x plus y. It will still show up in this window like this. Also we can print it through here, strings. I think everybody knows this. And also let's do operations like like let's make, also we can use inputs like input plus equal to input. This is not an ideal name, still x is equal to input. And we can add like what is your age. So just do this, and we can also make it so that only it takes integers like this. And if we try to type this like this, print input x, we can also do this with this. So adds a space, and then we can, what is your age? If I type 4, it will be it is correct. Print 4. And then if we write a non-integer thing, then like Yash, it will give us an error. We can also, in the next video I will also teach you about try these functions. Try this is a error handling thing in Python. I don't know why I'm calling it thing. We can also do many things with input, like convert it only into float. So if I do this and look, so it is converted into the float. Also string string is normal, like you cannot, like it is the default thing. Like if I type it here, it will be a clear. Also let's make a calculator, a simple addition calculator. We don't need to learn functions, but it is very easy. Just add value, take num1 and num2, and also we can do print num1 plus num2, and we can print this function and give it add value and give it two numbers like 2 and 2. Wait, what is the, yes, so if we do it, it will come 2 plus 2 4. We can also make a function for multiply value. First we will only learn about add, like how will, if let's make a input is equal to input and add what is the first number. So this will be x. We can add this plus a space in between them, and we can also print x just to see what is what's, so it is coming here. And also we need to take it to only, because this cannot this will add them, and look what happens when I give it to this, like this control D and Y. Second input, what is the second number, and add X, and add value. We cannot do print, we can add value, and then we can give the numbers X and Y. We can see if we 4 and 16, it will be 20. This comes for 16 because this is a string. These two are a string, and we add two strings together, it will be like this. This is not the real calculation. Also, if we can change this by converting it into an integer, like this, converting it into this. And now if we do it again, like 16 this 4, it will become 20, the correct answer. Also, we can do I think we can do I think this is a square. Yes, this is square. Okay, I am not sure why is this inserting. We can also try minus value. Why is there a space in here? Like no, I think we can just copy paste this. Sorry, we can copy paste this. Why isn't it not working? And we can copy paste this and this. Sorry, like this. So we have 4. Like subtract, multiply, and divide. Like this, we can, I think we have to add just this minus, and instead of X like this, we have to add this asterisk right here. And also we can divide for V. We need to do this. I think we can write up return here instead of print. What is the first number? First I will clear this. What is your first number? 2, 4. Sorry. So this only uses the first function because we haven't written this. We can also ask operation. What is the, like int? No, it can be anything. Like input. We have to make it a string because if it not a string, it will just think like it's a integer. So you can do this. What is the operation you want to do? We can also add this plus, this is not in the rule, but plus, minus, multiply. I'm adding this instead of that. And we can also add divide. So for divide, we can do this. This is in X. I chose X because why not? And also after this, we need to look for an if ask operation equals to double equals to, first need to return it. Sorry, break. Sorry. So first add it like for let's say ask operation, let's say the user typed this. So if this is this, then just simply just divide value and give the num1, sorry, X and Y, and we can control alt N, sorry, and after this we can 4, 5. This works. Look, we can also do this for others. we need to beautify this because this is Python. We have to beautify it. We can do this ask operation. If it is equal to this, then multiply value. Multiply value. Also, there is add value and subtract value. Sorry. And after this, we can just run it. 4. If we do multiply, look, it will do 16. Also, we can use f strings. Like the answer is like f strings. Let's say we make this a variable. Let's say make this a variable. Sorry, this variable, and like num operation, num op day. I don't know why I gave this name, but num of div, num div. We can do num div, and we can do this, and num multiply probably, and num add, do this, num subtract. Yes, so we can add it like this. Like we can use f strings. If you don't know f strings, I don't know why this is not taking. Yes, so we can use f strings like print, and we can your answer, sorry, your, and also in print it doesn't matter you use this single quotes or double quotes, it doesn't matter either if you use either of them. Also, but it does not work for lines. I don't know why, and does not work for lines. Is this making it here? But yeah, it does not work for lines quickly. We can use f strings, f, and do this, and your answer is we can type this, and we can add num subtract. So now if we do this, first clear, now if we do this, and 4 and add like we already did for num operation, subtract and num add on. We did not do it on these three, only on this, so we have to try on this. So minus, and also I think we can add like this, so make it beautiful. I don't know why I did that. What did I do incorrect? Sorry. So oh, so we can, sorry, why am I saying sorry? I don't know. And plus and minus, so you can try it again. 4 minus, your answer is none. What? Your answer is none. What did I do incorrect? So let's do multiply. Let's do the same and multiply. I think we cannot use these functions to make it more beautiful, that we cannot use these functions and just rewrite it whole. I don't know why. Num div and print, we can just do this, and x, so this will be so if it asked, so if it does this, so we can add the operation, we can do the operation your your answer is x plus, sorry, we can also use f strings in this. Your answer is we cannot use f strings, you know. I think using f strings is a good idea. I'm not gonna regret this later, probably. X plus y, into this, and 4 4, and we did it for only this, only the divide, so, and the answer is 8. So it is working even with f strings, and I think if we do without f strings and plus x plus no, it's not like this, and this x plus y into this, and try this in bilateral. What is your first number? Okay, sorry, 4 4, and let's try 8 this time, and then do this. So your answer is 8. So it comes without that even. So we can also not use f strings if you don't want to, if you hate f strings. Basically you just need to add f, and if any variable you like, you want to insert it just right here, and just like x, it will just do this. So yeah, keep that in consideration, keep that in your mind, bro. Okay, so print ask print we can remove this f, because we know that we can also do it without using this f strings, and we can just copy paste it. I don't know why. We can just copy paste it, copy paste. Okay, so now we just have to change the operator like this, and the last one, not the least, this. And now all of these should work correctly, and we can ask for the, I don't know why my scroll wheel is not working properly, but we can ask for this. So we can just click Control X and Control V here, and then this should display before these two, and then display it clear. Just do this again. Okay, this timecode runner file is disturbing, and then clear Datatypes of pi, and just plus the, let's try, so it came before the two operators, so we can try this also. And what can we do, like 16 14 divided by 2 should be what? Why is this coming like this? Okay, I'm so done. So I did this mistake, so silly. We have to match this with this. Why is this same? Divide, and minus 1. So if we try again, Control C, clear, do this again, then plus, sorry, divide again, and 14 to 7. And because division can lead to any value, it is converted automatically into a float. So like if you try to convert like this int, so integer like this, pi is equal to 3.14, and number, normal, perfectly normal number, like p and n, and 3. So this is an integer. We can write this. This is an integer. This is an integer, and this, and the upper one is a float, like this. And if we try to add these, print, and also I think there's comment line, add line comment. So control K, add comment and control Alt C, like this. Control Alt C. It is not working for me. I don't know why. Toggle line comment, control slash. Yeah, control slash. This works. Yeah. So you can just in VS Code you can just comment these lines and uncomment them if you don't need the comments after that. Also, we can just uh, add these values and we have no problem doing this. However, look, so 7.14 I don't know why this is 1, but yeah, we can add float and integer together, but not an integer or a, I think we can, I don't know, like if we make it a string like hello, and we add this, look, on can only concatenate string, not into a string. And also this works for boolean also, like this. I don't know why it print 5, but yeah, if you have true and false, I didn't know this before because I don't use boolean. And if you try false, it will be 4. Yeah, so we can add booleans like this, boolean and strings and integers together. Also, I reckon we can also add float value like this, like make it to true. Sorry, and after this 5.4, it is the same. It is just incremented by 1. And also, you can add. I can probably, I don't remember these, but true. Yes, unsupported operand type for plus. I think this operand is bad, but if we do this, yes, true. Like this, we can also print these, like it should work with both of them, like string and 4, number 4. So this is a string, this is a string, and the lower one is the integer. So if we do this like this, and we don't have to use plus, if you use plus it will come as an error, but we can show this by home key. Where's the home key? Yes, and just print by flash by plus pnn. Sorry, it should come first because error handling is not here, so we have to do this first. So the interpreter reads this line first. Only concatenate. Look, so the before the traceback error we have string 4, so it successfully concatenated, not concatenated, just added the two values and make it a whole string. Make it in like x, we can try to add x, pi, and pnn. And now if we print x and do this, it will come as different values, and I can type of this x and it will come class tuple, because this is a tuple. We can also, there are also lists. I don't know why this concept changed so quickly, but we can also like sets, pnn. I think this is not a set, but in sets, if you studied in sets, if there is a list, like if there is a list, sorry, in I will explain the comments. If there's a list like this, and if there are like 1 2 1 2, so if you in sets, it will remove the same values. Like it will, if you try to print this, like if you try to in maths, if you try to uh, see what is the, if you try, if you see the value of this, it will always come as, it will not be same values cannot be in one, so it will only come 2 and 1. Bec- because these two are duplicated, it will not duplicate it like this. And also, if we try to do this set, this is a set, so if we try to print this, why not printing, um uh, we can just remove these integers or strings and just add one numbers like 1 2 1 2. It will not come, it will only display 1 and 2, because the type of this is a set, and in a set, as I explained as follows, duplicate values cannot be there, they cannot be in there. And also there are other types like this, and if you print this in the, it will just come as normal like 1 2 1 2. There's also tuples. We can also do this not only for integers but also for strings and floats and other variables also. So this is a tuple. So if we try to do this and type of x, we can do class tuple. It is a class tuple. But if we change these two value, if we change these two brackets into this and add this, it is a list. It is a list, and in this is a tuple. So these are the basics of like all the basic operators. Sorry, why did I do that? All the basic operators. This is like the main thing of the basic operators. So I'll meet you in the next video.